What's up? This is Shortavius Tay Rudy, and I'm here to talk about change. Cause sometimes change can be hard. And I'm laying up on the grind because I just got finished working out, but I just had to post this. Sometimes if you don't want change, it's hard for God to bless you. Sometimes up on the other side, God may have something much bigger for you if you was to change or to let something go. I'm gonna use a relationship. You got a lot of people sometimes that can't get too far in life because they won't let a certain person go or a certain thing go. And that's sad. That's sad how much time we waste up on people sometimes. People who don't pay us no attention, people who treat us like dirt, and people who talk to us like dirt. It's like those are the ones we want to keep around sometimes. And up on the other side, when God trying to tell you to let go, he got something better for you. You still want to hold on to that old boyfriend or that old girlfriend, or maybe it's an old job, or maybe it's some old clothes, maybe it's an old car, maybe it's an old friendship, maybe it's something that's up on the other side. I'm gonna use health. A lot of people don't comprehend to themselves sometimes. If they was just to take care of them health, eat better, exercise better, and take their health serious, they wouldn't have all these problems that they have. People have so many problems sometimes because they don't like change. And if you don't like change, sometimes you sit in that same spot and you make yourself hurt. You got a lot of people that's supposed to be alive right now, but they didn't want change. God tried to tell them not to do something. God tried to tell them to better their health, or God tried to take them somewhere else in life, but they didn't want that change. And it's sad to say it led to death or it led to something else. I'm using drugs. Using drugs and try to cover up drugs with your pain and everything is not gonna help. Only person that can take that away is God. God himself. And just because you smoke and you drink and you having sex and switching from these different jobs and stealing and stuff, that's not gonna heal you. You have to get with God and get with change. And a lot of people don't comprehend sometimes. They sit in the same spot and their life can't get any better until they want change. And you gotta be changed. You do. You have to put it inside of your mind, and you have to also too ask God to help you. A lot of people don't seek God daily. They just talk to him here and there, and it can't be like that. Some of y'all don't comprehend. You probably could be a millionaire or a billionaire right now if you was to change certain things about yourself. But a lot of you can't do it, and change starts within your mind and also too within your heart. And if some people will get that, they will be much better off. You don't know what's waiting for you up on the other side. Maybe it's some money, maybe it's a car, maybe it's a spouse, maybe it's a husband, maybe it's some kids, maybe it's more peace, maybe it's a bigger house. But you just won't change. You won't. And it's like this though too. God won't tempt you to change. God give us free will. He give every single human being up on this earth free will, and that's something we have to understand sometimes. He can't force you to do it. And when God sent us down here, he sent us down here though too to live an earthly and a life and experience thing. And God meant for us to have peace and joy. He do. God don't want us to hurt. God don't want us in pain, and God don't want us suffering neither. So don't ever let nobody tell you that. You are to change. You can change your health. You can change your job. You can change your relationship. You can change your mind. You don't have to commit suicide. You don't have to have thoughts like that. You don't have to be suffering with mental illness. And also though too, if God giving you help, then use it. I'm gonna use if you suffer from ADHD or bipolarness or some type of mental illness. If he giving you the medicine, take it. That medicine gonna help you. But a lot of people don't see stuff like that. They just keep living day by day and getting worse and worse. And it's sad to say sometimes those people don't make it. And if you can get professional help, get it. Maybe you struggle with drug addiction, alcohol addiction, some type of addiction. Maybe they got you some medicine for it. Or maybe though too, you can go somewhere and get help. Get help. You don't have to keep living like that. Because like I say, God is not going to take you. God will help take you up out of it, but you got to want to change yourself. Like I say, he give all of his children free will. It's just like losing weight. If you need to get up and lose weight and feel inspired, you got to pray for it. You can't just sit in the bed. Start off walking. You don't have to run. Start off cutting back a little bit. You got to take baby steps sometimes. Some of y'all don't comprehend how much better y'all lives could be if you just change, you will. And it's hard. It's hard. And especially if you're in the same environment. A lot of people have a hard time changing though too because of the environment they're in. family members, mama, daddy, brother, sister, a lot of things that they around sometimes that they feel like they can't change. But sometimes you have to let go of those people. I know sometimes you want to be around your family, and I know sometimes you don't, but certain family members and certain friends you can't be around all the time when you're trying to change. You have to let them go. Sometimes you have to be by yourself. Being by yourself is not bad. When you by yourself, you can pray and talk to God and get to know God more and know yourself more. There's nothing wrong with change at all. And believe it or not, if a lot of y'all would get off around the wrong people, you would see a lot more change in yourself. Being around people that's always the same, that talk the same, work the same, live the same, eat the same, drink the same, drive the same car, work the same, it's always the same, date the same people. Sometimes you be in that category from being around them. You need to get around better people that you feel inspired by. Sometimes you need change, and it can only come from you and God. And I wish a lot more people would realize that, but you know they don't sometimes. And it's right in you. You can change. You can change the way you think. You can change the way you eat. You can change your job. You can change the people you're around. You can change your mind. You can go through all type of change. You can change that bad relationship. You can change yourself. And if you love yourself, you'll change yourself. A lot of people don't love themselves that much or comparing themselves to other people. You can't do all that. When God put us up on this earth, God put every human being up on this earth to be themselves. Ain't nothing being inspired by people. I'm inspired by plenty of people. I am. I may see some type of famous people I look up to. I may see somebody with something up on, something they may say and they do, and it inspires me. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but you do have to be yourself. And it's like this, I don't know about you, but I'm gonna live a long and beautiful and healthy life to be in my 80s and 90s. A beautiful, long, healthy, and wealthy life. Beautiful kids, beautiful spouse, beautiful everything. Nothing but beauty. And change is coming. And I'm up for change. And you should be up for change though too. And I just want to get up here and post that. Y'all have a beautiful and blessed day.